I am really jazzed. I am finally on the tail end of this north garden fence, and I've been working on it since last summer, and I'm finally on the home stretch and pretty much doing this all by myself. It's you know, I just come out and do a little bit at a time. But what inspired me was the deer kept getting in. I don't know if you can see down there that the T-post with the welded wire, and it just, you know, you just use little metal clips to hold it, and they know that it's weak. I've had it 7 feet tall, and they've actually crushed it, but they're not going to get over this. So I'm going to put the second piece on here, and that's pretty much it. Down there at the end is going to be the greenhouse. And so I'm not sure how big the greenhouse is going to be. It's going to be pretty large, probably 12 by 16. So when I build the greenhouse, and then I'll just do that little 12-foot section or so that's left, and that's all that I have left. So I did a previous video on building the fence in the orchard, but this one I did quite a bit differently, and it's a lot less expensive. So I will put a link below to how I built this fencing, and I kind of give a step-by-step thing. And if you want to do one for yourself, it's really not too difficult. You can do it yourself. So yeah, I'll put a link below. But on another note, I got to tell you something that I did was really stupid. I've got to pull that lettuce out of there, and I'll tell you the story while I'm yanking that lettuce out. Okay, you're probably wondering why I'm pulling this lettuce out. Well, here's the deal. This fencing here, with the T-posts and the welded wire, it was 7 feet tall, and the deer still go over it. They know that it's weak. They can just come up and they walk right over it, and they just mat it right down. Now the fence that I built in the orchard, I put up, the treated round ones, the 6-inch posts with the wire, and they haven't gotten in how long's it been? A year or 2 years? I'm not sure. And so this is what prompted me to get that fence done. They got in and they ate my lettuce. They didn't eat anything else. They didn't touch the spinach. My daughter bought me some lettuce for Valentine's Day. He's laughing at me, Blue Jay. My daughter bought me some lettuce for Valentine's Day. They didn't touch that. I'm okay with this because it's been in here since last fall. And it's time for it to come out because it's starting to yellow and everything. And I'm just getting sick of lettuce right now at this point. So I'm going to go ahead and yank it out because they just mowed the tops right off of it. So this is coming out, and it's going to go in the compost pile. And I'm going to put onions in here. I'm going to finish it out with onions. And so, yeah, darn deer. But, when you decide in your head that you're going to keep them out, you've got to go gung-ho and do it right the first time. Otherwise, you're just fighting them. I'm just not going to fight the deer anymore. So, anyways, you'll notice that these glasses here, this is a funny story. These glasses were like $5, and I got them from one of those cheap, not like the dollar store, but you know what I'm saying, like kind of like a Walmart kind of store. And I always get the cheap ones. So, my wife, we took a trip. We went to Savannah, Georgia last April, I think it was. We drove out, and we stopped at a store. I don't remember the name of it, but it was just kind of a local store. I think it was in Texas. And they had sunglasses in there. My wife kept saying, get some better ones, because I get the cheap ones and they do eventually just break, and but that's okay, $5. If they last a year, it's $5 a year for sunglasses. But she said, get the $29.99 ones and you'll be happy with them. So I thought, okay, I'm going to go ahead and get those. So I got them, and I really did like them. I don't know if they were any better than these. I think the quality, they didn't scratch as easy. I think they're probably more quality lenses. So I did like them, and I keep them in my Jeep, you know. And so they've been in there all winter long, and pretty much we don't have an awful lot of bright sunshine in the winter, so I don't use them, and we don't get a lot of snow, so, you know, there's no blinding snow. So they've been in my Jeep all winter long. So the other day, it was really sunny here, and I was driving down the highway, and I had my window down, my arm on the, you know, on the window, and the sun was really bright. So I pulled my sunglasses off, and I have my Band-Aid on here, and I had a cut, so I just had my Band-Aid on. And when I went to put my sunglasses on, when you open them up, they pinch like that, and it caught my Band-Aid. I didn't realize it, so I put my sunglasses on, and my finger is stuck right here. Now, a smart person would have taken them back off, bent it back, taken their finger out, right? But no, what did I do? My finger is stuck, so I yank my finger and whew, out the window, and they oh, I'm still laughing. I mean, when I look out the window and I'm watching them go, I look in my mirror and I can't see them because they're so small. And so I'm thinking I would turn around, but I decided I wasn't going to turn around because they're plastic. When they went out the window, I know they just bounced about 900 times down the freeway and gone. And so here I am, back to my $5 sunglasses. So anyways, that's about the dumbest thing I've ever done in my life. I mean, I've done a lot of dumb things. I mean, if you know me, you'll know how many stupid things I do. But that had to take the cake. Thankfully, there was nobody with me. So when I told my wife that I was wearing these and she wanted to know what happened to my other ones, I said, well, I lost them. I lost them all right. I lost them out the window and down the highway. So if any of you see a pair of $30 sunglasses out on the highway in Southern Oregon, you'll know where they came from. So, oh. Well, anyways, you have to laugh. You have to laugh at things like that happen, because it's just, if you don't laugh, you're just going to get upset with yourself, and there's just no sense of it. So, there we are. I have no expensive sunglasses. So, anyways, so I'm going to get back to finishing the top of that fence and then get to planting my onions. So now don't forget that if you want to know how I built this fence, I'm going to put a link below to my other channel. It's my woodworking channel. I've had it for years and years, but what happened was a couple years ago when they did that new monetization thing, you had to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. Well, I've got well over 1,000 subscribers, but I don't have the 4,000 watch hours. So I'm trying to promote that channel. So if you got time and you're interested in how I built the fence, I'd really appreciate it if you went out there and subscribe to that channel and watch some of my videos out there. I think you'll enjoy them. I've got quite a few out there, but it's been out there for years. Anyways, there it is. I'm going to get back to work, pull this lettuce out, plant my onions, and who knows what's next. I'll be putting up another video soon. So anyways, thanks a lot for watching, guys, and don't forget to subscribe and buy cheap sunglasses. That's what ZZ Top says, right? Cheap sunglasses. All right, we'll catch you guys later.